What is up, the world of the living? My name is LexP. I'm here with Liara here, and yeah, welcome to whatever this series is called.
SKYTopia, where a sheep has just died of starvation because I think that we're a few wheat providers short of how many sheep we have. And
wheat providers, not like sheep feeders.
Yeah, well, the entire supply chain, yeah, exactly. We need people to harvest the wheat, and we need people to actually feed the wheat to the sheep. And fortunately, we have 4 unemployed losers over in here.
Just walking around trampling the crops. Well, little do they know is that, yeah, the job fairs are in town.
Okay, so let's see. Which one of you is smartest? 26, 15, 8, 2. Wow, they're lined up perfectly for me. All right.
That's one.
That's one. I think you were the 2 and you just changed seats, yeah. There we go. I'm leaving the idiot of the bunch as the one employed one for the moment.
Yeah.
Because
so that's a moral, children. Be born stupid.
And you won't have to work.
Yep. For a couple more days. Anyway, our goal here was to acquire more farmers so we can farm the crops that we have planted last time. And to get another rancher going because like everyone was starving, including ourselves.
Yeah. So I'm surviving off melon over here.
I'm on pure carrot diet, and you will note that these carrots I harvested myself like a peasant. And I don't want to harvest stuff like a peasant. I want to have peasants to harvest stuff for me.
So, yeah, our plan at the moment is to go ahead and expand the sheep pen.
Mm-hmm.
Where, you might ask? Well, we're going to bridge it across here, because as long as it's a continuous space, it still counts as the same pen. So we'll make a cute little bridge, and then make more pen over here. And, oh, no, sheep, don't. Do I even have wheat on me? I don't.
So like bad news, our rancher has... Oh my god, I gotta disable the gathering mobs from our
on the new rancher.
Yeah. Because she will rob our chicken farm from all of its chickens. Yeah.
Exactly.
Anyway, here's the thing. The reason we want to expand the sheep farm is because the wool is the most profitable single thing that we currently have.
Yes. It very much is, and unlike most of the animal resources, the sheep, for some reason, it doesn't care if it's actually a villager sheep or not. So we can just breed as many sheep as we want.
Okay, and, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, it still counts as villager wool once they've harvested it.
Well, it's still sheep wool, just harvested by villagers. Yeah, so that's a one idea we had on how to, grab more money from a single source.
The other thing that we'll be doing is that somebody has handed me a design for a clock that does not need slime. So my couple of hours of lurking over there, hoping that I would get a slime, can finally end, and I can go down and work on... oh, we can't see it beyond that. Let's see.
Yeah. Oh, wow. You can survive that?
With 2 hearts left, but I was at full health.
Woo! Yeah, I forgot that we covered it up. Mob grinder. It's down there. Trust us.
There it is. Yes, the mob grinder. So I'm going to add a couple more layers to it while we wait for the villagers to produce enough iron. And then, because I do need 2 hoppers still, and somebody just made himself a bunch of iron tools before I got logged in.
Again, I am tired of being the peasant.
But yeah, I'll just go ahead and build a couple more layers because, why not?
Mm-hmm.
The less distracted by the crops the druids can be, the better. And I mean, honestly, the bigger concern is, hey, maybe we can get some lumberjacks going, like get additional lumberjacks. So
because once again, wood might not be the most common thing that our trader currently brings up. Let's put it that way. But here's the thing, I like to build stuff and I hate to gather materials. So lumberjacks are a priority right after we get that 4th idiot employed. Hey Lee, how's it going?
I am watching grass grow.
Yeah. Tiny bridge over to the... Will that even count as the same pen?
Yes, once I remove this here gate, it will absolutely count as the same pen. Wait, what are you standing on?
All shall be explained in due time.
Just hiding behind something only works if you don't immediately peek out from behind it.
I was checking if you left.
Oh my gosh. The object permanence of a toddler, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, and Liara, I present to you Project Antfarm.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna say we won't have anywhere near that much glass, just so you're aware.
Yeah, it's a bit of a problem, but at the very least, it's like it can stay open like that. I'm pretty sure their pathfinding is good enough that they will not nudge each other into the void. And if they do, they probably deserve it.
But...
But no, how'd you like it?
I mean, it is a major change to the aesthetic. We'll go with that.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I was thinking about like what we're gonna fill the actual cloud with, because that's actually a lot of wasted space. And I was thinking about how any and all productive villagering is significantly slowed down by me having to build houses. So I just decided, why don't we just oxygen not included in it? So left side gonna be living quarters. We will put each of these is big enough for 6 people. I checked, and the right side of the after the ladder will be all of the workstations. So farmers probably can make a tree farm down there if I really tried. How about that?
It makes sense. Yeah, no, it makes sense. We're definitely gonna need to like reevaluate our pathing situation from the looks of the train wreck over here. But
yeah, I had no idea why anyone but farmers would even consider this little stairway. Whoops. But yeah, I'm glad that you like my extension to the torture basement project.
oh dear. The good news is that I have completed the other half of the sheep pen, and it just needs the cloud to support it now.
Yay! What's the bad news?
That something's gone horribly wrong and this whole level counts as a sheep pen for some reason. Just the act of being up on this level, even if I'm not inside like the bounds of the thing, counts as being inside the pen.
Okay, tell me again, what is it? Y68.
Yeah.
Okay. Try undoing this. I'm gonna just bridge away and no.
Yeah, but you don't have to go into the pen.
Yeah, that is.
Like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's not being on that level that does it.
It's being within the rectangle because the shape of the sheep pen is only rectangle. It's never not rectangle. Is what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I'm guessing that must be what happened. Because holy crap, it's considering. Yeah, it took a long time to make the glowy be gone.
Yeah.
But yeah,
okay.
I've given them a cute little shelter and stuff too.
Oh really? Just like, hey guys, don't get struck by lightning. As long as you stand in this one particular position and nowhere else.
Yeah, pretty much. Really, it was just that there was one spot that I wasn't getting lit up and I didn't want to put another lamppost, so I said, screw it, I'm going to make this decorated and stuff. Ideally, I'd have like hay bales stashed back there too, but yeah, we're a little lacking in the hay department.
In the meantime, the Antfarm project. Quick update, everybody. 3 levels are built. Here's a problem. Emeralds.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say that before, but didn't want to crush your hopes and dreams. Like your building speed has never been the limiting factor in this. Really, if anything, I'm having to like tell you to go do things that aren't building now and then.
I
It's
entirely
always been the
forgot that we
emeralds.
had an entire story of that building that is also livable by like 4 people.
Yeah, and I was
So
gonna be like a brat and turn it into a schoolhouse or a library or something instead while you weren't looking. But yeah, both of those are horrendously expensive because the prices of them are measured by or are determined by how many uh, profession tokens we've bought,
yeah,
and we've bought a lot because we've had a lot of people die.
yeah, we had what, 9? Was it people who died at one point?
Around that probably total.
Yeah, so that's
Yeah,
9 price ups with no
that
good reason, with no
is that.
impact, and basically we kind of messed up this playthrough from the very beginning, it turns out. And now it's too late, and everything is suffering, and the grind is real, everybody, and yeah, no emeralds inside. Another problem with the idea here is that I realized that while the rooms can support 6 people, these tiny farms cannot, meaning that this is not enough for 6 farmers to do, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, not in the slightest.
So I need to
It's maybe
both
2.
expand these farms, which is another trip for gravel in the nether. Thank you for that, SKYBLOCK.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I could also, and I should probably, start adding professions that are not farmers to the project Antfarm. Especially because, well, we do have some tree farms and they are incorporated. But having just additional ones underground, well, under cloud, let's put it that way, would be also nice. What'd you say?
Yeah, it would definitely be nice to go ahead and have some more tree farms somewhere, especially because the trees at the far end of the bridge are never getting chopped down at this point. So if we put them someplace closer, they'll get chopped more often.
Yeah, and that's kind of a convoluted thing, because it will be closer, but it will be closer on the downwards and upwards elevation, which is different in real life, is mildly different in Minecraft.
Yeah, I think the town hall token, because that's what's actually doing all the detecting. It's not the villagers themselves, but the town hall token. I think it just cares about like straight line distance. So.
But I was talking more about like the distance they will have to walk back and forth. So yeah, got disassemble some tree farms, put them downwards, just do that kind of stuff. Maybe move some of the already existing villagers and houses in the underground, just to kind of be mean to them, just to kind of make them suffer as we do. May not. We'll see. I cannot guarantee one way or another at this point. I'm way too pissed with this entire situation.
Oh my gosh. Well, I can tell you one thing at least. I just got 8 more emeralds because I was able to sell some diamonds to the merchant.
Yay!
And that puts us up to another 19. So, yeah, no, we definitely are on our way to being able to make another house and, you know, put a whole bunch more babies in it.
Yeah, and hey! Now that we are both disillusioned with like what we're doing, you with the ship pen and me with the ant farm, we can go and collaborate our efforts on the mob farm project that is at the very down there. Maybe we'll even see that thing work today. Well, Lara is up there crafting the innards of this monstrosity. So far this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels of the, yeah, your general mob thingamajigs, the mob spawny platforms. I'm pretty sure if we take out all of the torches on top of them, it will be entirely spawnable. This giant platform shall probably block off the light, although I make no promises, because I have no idea how the light engine in this game works, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. So, what's missing then? Well, really not much. Just gotta put in the absorber dispenser combination and maybe wait for the villagers to come up with enough buckets to put into it. So...
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure
Yeah.
if we have enough buckets yet. We'll have to... We might need to steal more iron. So.
Yeah, probably. I mean, there's some smelting in the furnace, last I check. So maybe
Okay.
that's enough? Probably not, though. I mean, really, we only need 3 buckets left.
Yeah.
And the rest is history.
Okay.
By
alright,
which I mean
yep.
the rest is entirely inaccurate.
Okay, so my plan, as I kind of mentioned at the end of last episode, was going to be to do something like an etho clock or something, just because it seemed like the simplest option, but we needed the slime, which never, that never happened. But fortunately, somebody from my Discord, Draconis, actually sent me some screenshots of a design that should work in order to in order to go ahead and activate this all and have it just be switched on and off instead of the problem that we were having before of it like rapid firing on us. Yeah, I am not the fastest at Redstone, and this is going to look more impressive than it actually is because I'm literally just going off of a chart here. Like, legitimately.
Mm-hmm. I've seen the chart. There is a chart, trust me.
Yeah.
She's not
There is a
making this
chart.
up.
Yep.
She's not intentionally appearing worse at Redstone than she actually is.
Wait, worse? That's a little hard to do.
Yeah. Point
Okay.
being, there's stuff happening here, and stuff shall be happened.
Exactly,
Like,
yeah.
I remember at one point seeing this design and dismissing it as like stupider and harder to memorize than the one that uses pistons. But at the same time, I remember. Are you sure those comparators are facing the right way?
They are not. Thank you.
Yeah. no
I would have
problem.
figured that out the hard way.
But yeah, my point is, I remember specifically seeing this design like ages ago and dismissing it entirely because I have a regular etho copper clock. I don't need this one. But truth is, this was actually, it's not better, but it is a bit better because it allows you to have a noiseless etho clock. And it's not even an etho clock, it's a hopper clock. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So yeah. And honestly, yeah, so many times in my Minecraft quote-unquote career where I could use a noiseless hopper clock and I never knew how to make one. And something tells me this will be not the time I finally memorize the design either. Okay, do we at least know how long do we need to not light this up, but like flush the mobs for all of them to get flushed?
We don't. I figured somewhere in the like 8 or 9 seconds should be plenty. So I've just gone ahead and put a full stack in, and we'll see how long that is.
Okay. We'll see if it works, or if it's not, or if it does. Whatever. We'll see, is being the point. Yeah, and another thing. While we're here, just wanted to clarify something.
What's up?
So today and like last episode we basically achieved self-efficiency with the farmers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we have not achieved anything. We achieved a state at which our villagers, at the very least, are not starving to death.
Yes, that we did.
And I mentioned today that basically the reason we're progressing so slowly is because we kind of got duped by the nomads that knocked off all of our villagers.
And by the villagers that starved to death while we were in the nether, and
those that we intentionally dropped into the void and laughed at them. Let's not recount every single every single bit of villager abuse in this Let's Play. Point
There's a
being that we have a lot to kind of compensate for. And that's why today you will see us like kind of bringing more stuff that we can AFK around to the table. So we got the we're not islands, human Antfarm up there, which I guess I shouldn't like move the farmers into, because right now it's just standing there empty. But it's a big project and it will require a lot of emeralds if we wanted to continue. So what we're gonna do is we're basically gonna do something that we haven't done yet, period. Is after we're done today, we're just gonna put one of us next to the spawn and just AFK. Let the village run itself, potentially into the ground, which would be quite impressive considering that there is no ground.
We're gonna save a backup first, just in case.
Yeah, good point. And we'll see what happens. And if everything burns and crashes, well, called it. And if it doesn't, we're gonna end up with a lot of resources and materials that we'll be able to finally sell and get a lot of emeralds, and maybe, just maybe, account for all the lost villagers and for the prices being ridiculously high. Okay, that was a sissy throw. And where did it go?
It landed on the redstone level, that's fine. I'll go
Of course it did. At the very least, it didn't drop into the void, alright? That's all we can ask for at this point.
Yeah, exactly. That's an improvement at this point.
So, other than that bucket, redstone's done, water's done, all that's left is the collection system.
Right, so, yeah, and I think that my best bet for the moment would be going ahead and taking off the trapdoor up here, because that's technically what actually activates the observers.
Mm-hmm.
And working my way down this, putting the buckets of water in, because that way the clock is still running, but it's not activating them until I get back up.
Yeah. And after that, we're gonna be bottlenecked on iron because we will need rails.
Well, yeah. I'm all for us just stealing the ones from the melon farm to start with, because...
Yeah, that one hasn't done us any good yet.
Yeah, I don't think it's produced a single melon. I still don't know what went wrong. I've used that design before. Like, it should have given us at least one melon by now. So, we established that spiders can climb fences, right?
I don't know about established, but I'm pretty sure that's common knowledge.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, I verified that with you
Yeah.
before because I couldn't remember. Well, they can't get over, like, overhead lips, though, right? Like, if there's a bit of ceiling.
Yeah, they kind of get stuck on it and just get stuck on it.
Okay. Well, I was thinking about how to reduce the area that I need to have the rail on.
Oh.
And I came up with an idea, and I think it's a good idea, but...
I mean, they're gonna still climb it and get stuck under the higher block up here.
Oh.
So they will not be on the magma block. Like, even if this gap was just one block high, they would still be just above the magma block, not technically standing on it.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
Then I may go back to my other idea I had here, which is just to go ahead and have one last dispenser and observer down here with the water pushing away from the center. So that, and then rails outside the bounds of the water.
Yeah, may work. I honestly don't see why wouldn't it.
Yeah, that's like 32 less blocks that we have to have of iron, of rails. Yeah. Okay, so we're sitting on 12 powered rails so far, and I think we need like 20 minimum to make this thing work correctly. So I guess gold's one of the things we're AFKing for too.
I feel more so redstone than gold. Gold at the very least we can kinda farm from pigmen. I don't know.
I mean,
alright.
I guess we can set that up, but we've got like over a stack of redstone. We're good.
Look, I just want to see some monsters drop. Is that too much to ask? Where do I put my trapdoor?
I've got a trapdoor on me. I'm just dumping off all my stuff into.
Yeah, but I already have it crafted too,
Oh.
so.
Okay.
Is it under the lit redstone torch or something?
Yeah, that redstone torch in the middle, I put a block there for the moment so that it will stay permanently activated.
Okay.
Yep. So, just break that block, replace it with trapdoor instead.
Did it work?
Yes, it did. Now we wait.
Okay. Are we far enough?
Well, we got the water has to disappear first.
Well, yeah, obviously. Alright, there goes the water, and I can see a creeper. I can see another creeper. Yay, gunpowder! That thing that we don't need.
Yeah.
This is so sad. Okay.
All
Wow,
right.
that's a lot. Yeah, that's a wow.
That's a lot of bats. What the?
Bats, forget bats. There's monsters. There's a lot of them,
Yeah.
and all of them, and drop. And dead. Spiders are, as per usual, spiders are being absolute total jerks, and
Well,
already coming for us. But I'm guessing that we will be removing that bit. Yeah, that little bridge.
That little bridge is my way across to put the.
Get onto the magma block, you smart person. Not a person, a spider actually. Alright.
Well,
Mission accomplished. We
Mission
created a
definitely
mob grinder that actually grinds mobs.
yeah.
Now if only we had an ability to gather all the, materials it produces. Hey guys, you ready to be dying? Yeah, that's right. Get that. Oh wow, yeah. Sound of a that's a bit. Okay, I might have celebrated from. Okay, there goes 45 wheat, but other than that, nothing of value was lost. I was just about to say, oh my god, how nice it is to hear a baby zombie die, but then the baby zombie actually got to me.
Oh yeah, I see the little brat down there.
Yeah, it's because of his chicken. It's because of his chicken! Anyway, doesn't matter. We won. Everything forever. And now, as promised, one of us has to stay up. Well, okay, not stay up all night, but kind of just sit here AFK and letting everything in there die and everything up there hopefully live. Let's put it that way.
Yep. Although none of the stuff down here is going to matter much since we won't be
gathering it anyway.
Though.
But it does
I'm
help
collecting this round of it, and oh my gosh.
What?
Oh, just the number of things that I'm collecting. I'm running around down here. Screw it, I'm gonna actually run. Oh wait, nope, that's too much health lost.
Yeah. After we actually attach a collection system to that one, yeah, druids are gonna go entirely into the situation of whatchamacallit.
The mines, yeah.
Yeah, just into the mines. We will never need to non-manually bone meal anything ever again. All the crops will be just player made.
Yeah.
And also our guys buying lapis.
Oh good, because we have like 50 of that.
Oh. Well.
So, would you like to know how many bones I just got from that?
I probably wouldn't, but, humor me.
26.
Wow. That's, a number of skeletons. 9 emeralds, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah. Eventually, we'll get all of the stuff we need. Just gotta let it run for a while. Catch a couple of merchants in the meantime. ransack them for their money, and we will be back on top of our game in no time. And by no time, I mean after like a day of AFK.
Exactly. Alright. I'm gonna come on up there. We'll get to work with this bone meal and then get some AFK in.
And that's gonna be it for today's episode of SKYBLOCK. Yay, I actually remember. What is this?
Bone meal!
Bone meal. Bone meal, yes. But that's gonna be it for today's episode of SKYBLOCK, guys. We got actually a lot done. Some future proofing, some mob grinding, and hey, maybe the murder. It's not a murder basement, it's a torture basement. Maybe the torture basement will pay off after we actually get some people living in it. So, Lee, what will you do when we are all grown up and making a lot of money?
Do you mean
in the game?
Besides
Yes.
the rails? I would say that I still want to get our poor citizens a library so that they can become a little bit smarter and a little bit faster at their jobs.
Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, getting the villagers we already have to be smarter probably is a less expensive route than buying villagers that are smarter already. Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
So we'll see. It's gonna be one or the other. Either it's gonna be a library or more, you know, houses for the torture basement. One or the other. For now, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you everybody so much for watching. This has been SKYXP, this has been Liara, this has been SKYTekTopia. To be continued. Have a good one. Bye bye.